Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about 6 things I wish I knew before starting A-level history. So let's hop into it. Firstly, I never knew that there was so much to learn. The amount of knowledge and the dates that you need to remember, like, there's millions of it, and at the beginning I was totally fine, but then like now I'm stressing because I'm like, there's so much that I need to learn, there's so much that I need to study, revise, blah blah, and my mocks are in September and I just don't feel like I'm ready because there's just so much to do. But I find history the most enjoyable subject out of all of my A-levels. So even though it's hard, it's rewarding and it's enjoyable. Number 2, I never knew how hard the coursework would be. The amount of things that I need to read, the amount of sources I need to gather by myself. Obviously the teachers give you some sources already, but they also expect you to go out of your own way, go online and check up stuff. And I wasn't ready for that. I never knew that my coursework would be that kind of coursework. I thought, I don't know what I was thinking at the beginning. I was just chilling. I didn't really care. But the coursework is so overbearing. You can ask everybody and they would tell you, I don't understand what I'm doing, because this goes into my number 3. Teachers, they cannot tell you anything about how to improve your work. They can't tell you how to fix up this, fix up that. They just say, that's something that you need to deal with, or you need to tweak that a bit. They can't tell you specifically what and why. They have to keep it vague. So because of that, coursework is a lot harder. Number 4, I thought people would participate more in history. Turns out no, pretty much the same as GCSEs, but like there'll be 4 people answering and you know, the rest of us are just like struggling in the corner. Number 5, again, there is no structure in how you answer your questions in the written exam. So we're not talking about coursework anymore. In the actual exam, you know, your teachers just tell you, yeah, you can follow point evidence, analysis, link, but I wouldn't advise it because it only gets you that D grade. And they don't tell you anything else. Again, they don't tell you how to revise, how to study. The worst thing is, with history especially, unlike STEM subjects, history, there are very little resources. You have your book, and that's it. Nothing else. You go online and check for history resources, there's little to none. And it's so hard to revise, unlike GCSEs in general, where, you know, you had YouTube, you had physics and maths tutor, you had flashcards that were actually made by CGP themselves. Exactly. A-level, you don't get that, especially history, you definitely don't, and that made studying and revising a lot harder because I don't really know how I work best, so that's another thing that I need to keep in mind as well. And lastly, oh my god, this made me question my GCSE life in general. The detailed factual knowledge that you learn in GCSEs for history, I mean, I guess for any subject really, but for history specifically, the statistics are not accurate. Oh my god. I remember completing my first 10-marker question on Germany during the 1920s and 1930s, and I used my GCSE knowledge. And my teacher said, that's wrong. Where'd you get that information from? And I was just speechless. I didn't know what to say. And that told me how inaccurate my learning was back in year 10 and year 11, and how stupid the education system is, honestly. Because the fact that I'm using my GCSE knowledge and it's not correct, but at GCSE level I'm getting a 9 for it, it just doesn't make sense. So I'm pretty much relearning all my statistics, and that is really not fun. But I just have to deal with it. I can't do anything anyways. But yeah, that was so sad to end on a very sad note. But that was 6 things I wish I knew before choosing A-level history, and yeah, thank you for watching. Bye!